So this is how you would set your electronic parking brake into service mode. And this part of it is using a scanner. Lucky for me, I got one of these here. It's a Snap-on Solus Edge. It's up to date. And as you can see, this is a 16 Honda Civic with the 2-liter. It's a 4-door sedan. And what you want to do is select the vehicle, and then you will go into the anti-lock brakes, and from there you will go into functional tests. Click continue. At this point you have adjustments, deflation warning system, and functional tests. You want to go into adjustment, and your options are all sensors or brake pad maintenance mode. You want to choose the brake pad maintenance mode, and it says this function is used in rear brake pad maintenance, which is what we're working on today. Please refer to the service manual for the work procedure. Check that the following conditions are fulfilled. Release the parking brake. So our parking brake is released, and you can tell because there's no parking brake icon on the dash. You want to make sure that the battery voltage is greater than 10 volts. And if you meet those two conditions, you can continue to start the test. So here is enter brake pad maintenance mode, and then after you're done your work, you can set it back to normal mode. So we want to go into maintenance mode, and then it asks you if you're sure about that, which we are. And if you heard that, that was the brake pads going into maintenance mode. And it says transition to pad exchange mode has been completed. Perform rear brake pad maintenance. When the pad maintenance is complete, you must return to the normal mode in order to return the pad to the original position. So this is exactly what we were looking for. And we're going to press continue. And that's it. So we're good to go. And we can replace the brake pads and the rotors. And in a moment, I'm going to show you a manual way of doing it. The manual way I'm not 100% about, so it's just for informational purposes. You can take it for what it is, but this is the correct way of doing it, using the scanner. And this is the manual way of putting the electronic parking brake into service mode. And this is according to Honda, I believe, techinfo.honda.com. And it says to remove the electric park brake actuator. And I believe that is the big black plastic piece that goes on the back of the caliper. And then to use a E11 torque socket and turn a spindle clockwise until it comes to a lock. So this is why I was saying I'm not 100% about this, because I've never done it that way. But I guess this is a alternative way according to Honda, techinfo.honda.com. So here's a second option. So once you have your caliper and your brake pads and your rotor installed, this is what you would need to do in order to reposition the electronic parking brake manually. So install the parking brake actuator, turn the vehicle to the on mode, apply the parking brake, then release the parking brake and turn the vehicle to the off position. Again, this is according to Honda or techinfo.honda.com. This is the manual procedure for the electronic parking brake. Alright, so once you've completely finished your brake job, the last part of it here is to put the emergency parking brake back into normal mode. And again, I'm going to show you how to do this with a scanner. I'm using the Snap-on Solus Edge. It's up to date. So once you choose your vehicle, you want to go into your ABS menu. After that, you want to go into the functional tests. Click OK. And at this point, we will get, sorry about the lighting here, adjustment, deflation warning, functional tests. We want to go into adjustment and go into brake pad maintenance mode and read the instructions there. This function is used in rear brake pad maintenance. Just make sure you're meeting two parameters. Number one, that the battery voltage is greater than 10 volts and that the vehicle is stopped and the parking brake is released. So we'll go to continue, and then your options here is to enter it into maintenance mode or back to normal. So we want it back to normal, and we're going to go back to normal. Do you wish to continue? Sorry about the focus. There we go. Yes. And if you heard that, that is the brake pad moving to its original position. So this function is finished now. We'll click continue, and we're all set to go. So I hope you found this part of the video helpful and informative. And if it was, please like, share, and subscribe for more great videos like this. Thank you and have a great day.